I just barely made it up that freaking hill back there, which was like an 8% grade because I don't have my freaking pedals. Or I can't use my freaking pedals because my chain's dead. But I would argue even with the pedals, I still don't think I would have made it up that. So anyway, Hub is fun and it's cool for like cheap bikes that are like 1,500 bucks. You know, I get that. There are a bunch of rad power bikes that have a hub, right? Rad Mission, Rad City, Rad Runner, Rad Rover, Rad Mini, etc. And you know, Rad Wagon. Like they're cheap. They're 1,500 bucks and less. So it's like, okay, that's where you put a freaking hub motor. But you don't put it in these high-end bikes, like an Aerial Grizzly. That's like $3,000, or a juiced Hyper Scorpion 2 with the, you know, 2 batteries and all that stuff. You don't put it in that either, and that's like $3,000. You don't put it in SUPER73R and RX, which is $3,000. Like, it's time, once you pass the 2,000 mark, in my opinion, it's time for a freaking mid-drive. You know what I mean? Like, come on. So that's today's discussion, today's topic. I'm gonna link to this other video that I did a while back on mid-drives and hubs, where I kind of technically talk about the differences. But man, it's not even a freaking choice anymore. It's like I'm 1,000% mid-drive to 2% hub, you know? To the point where I've got a 750 watt Bafang mid-drive mountain bike, hardtail, in which the battery died. I had a 750 watt battery, it died. Not a 750 watt, it had a 14 amp hour battery that died. And I'm thinking of getting rid of that whole bike and just use the Bafang mid-drive and the gearing on it. It's like 21 speed, whatever the hell it is. And, no, it's a 9-speed. It only has one big sprocket. And the controller, and put it on this. So I have a freaking 9-speed mid-drive with a, you know, a high-speed performing controller on a freaking SUPER73R. Like, that would be a magical combination, people. Like, really? That would just like freaking be amazing. So that's what I'm thinking, and it's because of the mid-drives. You know, it's like, good God. I rode my little freaking Luna folding bike yesterday, and it's like, my God, like where can't I go on that thing? There was this huge hill coming up, and I'm like, you know what? I better use pedal because throttle's not gonna happen. Freaking throttle happened. Throttle freaking happened. So it's just like unbelievable. Anyway, we're zip zooming. We'll just follow little trails here. Been here many a time. This is where the frisbee golfers are. That guy just took a mulligan because his frisbee's in the middle of nowhere. And do not enter wrong way. Haven't you ever like wanted to question why they have that? Like, why? Is there like a big bear pit with spikes and needles? You know why? Because I'm doing it. I'm going the wrong way, people. I've had a lot of positive comments on my channel lately. You know, like people really value my opinion when it comes to reviewing bikes. People really like the like my channel, find it entertaining, informative, fun. So anyway, it really makes me happy, you know. Because I started the channel as really, honestly, truly, just a way for me to talk to myself. No, I'm just kidding. I just did it for kind of fun and kicks to see what happened. But this thing is starting to really take off, and so it's just exciting, you know. And I love positive feedback, and I always try to get back to people. So if you have a comment, please leave it, and I'll do my best to get back to you. All right. But in the meantime, we're just freaking zip zooming and try not to get hit by a frisbee. And I'll probably get hate for going backwards on this little path here, but like, really, people? I mean, come on. They have a one-way sign on a freaking trail at a frisbee golf course. I mean, really? You can't go both ways? It's like at a freaking roller rink where they're like, okay, now we're gonna go counterclockwise, you know? So it's like, just let it be. All right. We'll say I've been living here a long time. I've never gone this way. I never found this. So if I didn't go the wrong way, I wouldn't even know this part exists. This just used to be like a haphazard big plot of land, like unkempt. And now they freaking groomed it. And it's a frisbee golf course. And it's got trails and steps and bridges and I don't know. I'm digging it. Hot diggity. hopefully you've been following my channel for a little while. It used to be in the early days, like 9 months ago, I would only get like 4 or 5% of my followers or my subscribers would actually watch the video. It's mostly just new people that I find on Facebook and Reddit. Now, the last 15 videos or so, I'm averaging like 35 to 40% of my viewers are my subscribers, which makes me happy, which means I've got a loyal following of people that like my content, you know? It's one thing to get new people, and that's exciting, but it's also something to cultivate your existing subscriber base, which is what I'm doing. And that makes me very happy. So if you're a loyal subscriber, 2 enormous thumbs up from me. Although I can't really do it right now because, well, all right, there we go. 2 enormous thumbs up from me. And yeah, just you know, keep liking and commenting. I just want to keep building this channel.